continuing with the next slide, which gets into the spectrum of programming language that is unique in COSI. As this says, open language from the chip to the math. And for major, historical reasons, it's in a Wintel PC, an x86. And later videos that deal with the fourth end of things, you will see that it is written directly in x86, and in fact, when you have put something on the stack, it's the x86 stack. Fourth is the creation of Charles Moore, and APL, which I've lived most of my life in, is a creation of Ken Iverson. And I learned APL to learn, well, I was in psychophysics. I spent the decade of the 70s trying to understand brains, because my brother's really doesn't. But this is Ken Iverson's Turing Award, a quote from it. Executability makes it possible to use computers to perform extensive experiments on ideas expressed in a programming language. And the lack of ambiguity makes possible precise thought experiments. The advantages of executability and universality found in programming languages can be effectively combined in a single coherent language, with the advantages offered by mathematical notation. This slide and the next one, actually I created for a presentation that you'll find on the website, that to the Heartland Institute, I think it was the 9th climate conference, because my ability to do the math, to implement the math, eventually caused me to start going and implementing the physics of planetary temperature, and which I'm really waiting to go and see somebody start doing some YouTube Mr. Wizard style experiments to either confirm my computations. You can find all the planetary physics stuff elsewhere on COSI. And one reason you might be interested in getting COSI is to start cooperating on making an open model of the planet. In any case, so these two ends of the pole, and Chuck Moore, I don't really, I guess I go to an article at Fourth Inc. on the evolution of Fourth. But Chuck Moore worked KIT Observatory, going and implementing systems, and Fourth is well, it is the minimal vocabulary to create a dictionary capable of extending itself. What vocabulary do you need in a chip language to go and construct an extensible vocabulary? And actually a number of chips have been constructed where Fourth, in one sense or another, is in fact the language of the chip. So from Fourth, what COSI is, it is APL, to go and define APL is the most succinct notation for the expression of application of functions to combinatoric sets of data. It has evolved from matrix algebra to arrays to, well, let's go to the next slide. The one final point that is essential, and you'll see, you've already seen in the intros, is that both the fourth and the APL and COSI are interpretive, interactive environments. So you can write down an expression and execute it, like, for instance, all of these that are sitting over here, which are things like get the help on any set of words. Or here, D names, which is sitting here at the top. Um, I had caps lock on. D names. Okay, I just executed this line here, and the result is up here in res. So that's interactive, and actually, again, you'd see that in the first couple of intros. Okay, let me come to, where are we? Screen 3. Control F9. Yeah, description. This is the fourth end of things. And I'm going to go and make a split here.